I can't believe they did the installation instructions on a 4-cylinder. Jeez. Fram didn't have the budget for a VR6. So it's Christmas Day, and we've got a lot of problems going on with the VW. We got the ABS light and the traction control light coming on. We've got probably a bad belt tensioner. The bow's listing hard to starboard, which is probably why it pulls to the right. So the other day the glove box got stuck and I just ripped that open. So that's now held together with a pole saw. So if you want to open the glove box. So when the glove box got stuck, I was just being impatient and I just grabbed it and ripped it open. So I'm pretty sure I broke off this ear. But I looked on this side and it looks like that one is still in there. So I might be able to get this one working again. And the handle doesn't do anything, so I don't know if we completely ruined it or there's not really. You might be able to pop this off. We're getting distracted. We're not working on that today. But I did score a bunch of good stuff because the Advanced Auto Parts closing. So today's project is going to be the cabin air filter. So I've had this car since 4/27/2021. And I've never changed the cabin air filter. And the only reason I bought this is because the parts store was closing and I got such a good deal on it. Rock Auto would be $14 for the same one. Still, we got it for $6. That's a good deal. So it's a pretty easy project. You just take these 4 screws out, pop this trim off. And I say it's a pretty easy project, but it's different for everybody. Some stuff that's easy for me isn't easy for you, and some stuff that's easy for you isn't easy for me. And if I make really complicated videos about changing the dog bone mount inserts on an R32, nobody cares because not a lot of people are doing that. But maybe a lot of people should change their cabin air filters, so we'll see if I'm right. And if the filter's trash, then we know we made a good purchase. I think that hit the ground. Stick that out of the way. And you only need to take enough off to get this out. This will lift up there, and then you can just pop it off. Maybe I'm just not pulling hard enough. So this is what it looks like when you pull it out. And for a second I thought the filter sat in top of here, and that's why I thought there wasn't one. I do remember there was a broken piece here. I didn't put that glue on there. Someone else tried to glue that at some time. The air goes in here and then it goes over, and you see like the spider webs. All the spider webs. Yep. And then a pretty bad air filter. And we'll clean this off too. And we can probably come up with a fix for that. So to take your filter out, you just push on it like that. And then there's another little tab. Hopefully that spider is not in here. All made in China, so maybe it's not original. You might be supposed to take your rain tray off. I don't look this stuff up, I just go for it. Oh, that's really no good. Very bad. So there's going to be 3 tabs on the back, and on the front there's no tabs. So it went in like that. And I was just trying to see which side gets more leaves and debris. So we'll poke at the spider webs with a screwdriver. Volkswagen, Golf, Beetle, Cabrio. Estimated time of installation, 15 minutes or less. Well, we're already way over that. Get distracted too much. In front of the windshield, passenger side, open the hood. Yep, so far so good. Remove the cowl vent screen, open the retaining clips, remove the air filter frame, insert the new air filter, and then just reverse the steps. Alright, so that's pretty bad, I guess. Bunch of stuff came out of it already on the ground over there. 08/12/08 could be the date. 2008 filter. We got our brackets cleaned up. We got this steel cleaned up. So clean, it's almost shiny now. And then if you look at the You know, a 20-year-old China one. Which way's the airflow go? Oh, it's still printed in nice big letters. I guess America doesn't have as good of printers as China. You couldn't print that a little better? I was just looking at this plastic tray trying to figure out how it would affect the filter. And I guess all of the debris that gets caught in here would fall in that back corner, and that explains why that one corner of the filter had a lot of stuff in it. So I did get some Gorilla Tape at the Advanced Auto, only because it was going out of sale, and this was like $1. I'm pretty happy with that. That's a legitimate fix for 5 small pieces of duct tape. Way better than gluing some plastic back on there. I don't even have a broken piece of plastic, but that's gonna work perfect. Something has to happen with this left corner where you have to rotate it down and in somehow. Why's my VW gotta be so extra? Ow. No bleeding? Alright, we're good. Have to get it over a bit. There we go. That's an original VW piece of foam. Critical part of our infrastructure. Every 15-minute project takes 3 hours because you have to go inside and wash your hands, and then when you come out, I just opened this Gorilla Tape and you've already chewed the package up. Hope you're happy with yourself. What didn't the dog mess up? I saw something else rolling around over here. We're missing something. Filter box. Screwdriver screws. What else are we missing? Remember the other day when I was working on the cabin air filter and I was happy and excited how I got this roll of Gorilla Tape from the Advanced Auto Parts because they were closing, and it was only $1, and then the dogs chewed on the package right after I opened it, and I didn't know what happened to the Gorilla Tape until a couple days later when I just found it in the yard. So I probably would have never changed this filter if the auto parts store wasn't closing, but that was a good $6 investment into the Jetta.